Slingshot modifications. Let's take a perfectly good slingshot and make it better. In this video, I'm going to show you 2 different ways that can improve your slingshot. One of the quickest and easiest and cheapest methods of changing a slingshot is to add grip. This one is HDPE, and I have a tendency it slips right out of my hand when I pinch it, so I don't want that to happen. What I'm going to use is called grip tape. This is just a standard sheet of grip tape. It comes in many different kinds. You can get a roll of it for like skateboard grip tape. This one is made specifically, well, its intended use is for handles of firearms, things like that, where you can just need a better purchase or a better grip on something that doesn't come grippy from the factory. So I'm going to take 2 little slices and I'm going to put one on this side and one on this side. The second modification I'm going to do on this slingshot is to add clips. This is a wrap and tuck HDPE slingshot, and I would like it to be clipped. So I purchased some Wasp Enzo clips from Omega Slings, and I'm going to drill out some holes and match these up to it, so we will have a clipped version of the Warble. All right, guys, so step 1, I'm going to go ahead and just cut off a little piece of this. I basically want it just to cover this area because that's where I'm going to be holding. So this is going to be pinch grip style is what I shoot, and I'm going to cover this little edge here with some grip tape. So let's just cut a couple of strips, take some crude measurements. This video is designed basically for anybody to do modifications. You don't have to be a maker, you don't have to have expensive tools, but if you want to make your slingshot a little bit better with a little bit of effort, you can get this done. So we'll take a rough measurement there. And we'll chop away. Easy peasy. Now we got 2 strips of the grip tape. I'm not doing any extreme close-ups here. This is basic stuff, guys. This isn't rocket science. And this isn't something that you have to be very experienced to do. You can prep your material with some alcohol or something if you'd like. I'm just going to stick it on there and see what happens. HDPE can be very slick at times, so we'll see if this sticks or not. But I'm going to go ahead and put 1 piece on one side. Just press it on firm. And then 1 piece on the other side. So you can see there, grip, no grip. We're going to put a piece on either side. Now we got a grip on both sides. Let's move on to the next thing. So now I'm going to go ahead and try and fit some clips onto this slingshot. This slingshot was designed for wrap and tuck only. There's no holes on there, but I want to make it into a clipped frame because it's easier to use clip frames. So if you go to Omega Slings, you can buy Wasp Enzo clips. They sell other clips too. I don't know if other ones will work or not, but the Enzos are going to be a perfect fit for this slingshot here. Let's go ahead and get in a little closer. When you buy the Wasp clip, you're going to go ahead and get this clip here, and you're also going to get a screw. This is like a fine thread screw here. If you hold up your slingshot and put the clip up to it, it locks right into that hole, almost like it was designed for it. So it's an equal, it's like the same length as a lot of slingshots. I'll get you a measurement here. So without having a ruler, they're approximately about 20 to 22 millimeters wide, about, give or take, somewhere in there. But they fit right up to it. They line right up to it. Everything is good on there. So now all we have to do is drill a hole. I'm going to use 2 different drill bits. You don't have to be specific, guys. Like I said, this is like the, what is it? Not the idiot's guide to modifications, but you don't have to know what size drill bits, okay? Just grab one. Grab one that fits through this hole. Don't damage the threads in here, but just grab one that fits through there without touching the sides. So see, that's a good size there. Now you take your clip, you're going to put it on top of your slingshot, whichever side. This one is universal. You can shoot it either side, so it doesn't matter left or right or whatever. This is a universal slingshot. It's not, everything is symmetrical, so they're going to be the same measurements on both sides. Be aware that if you're going to have a slingshot that's asymmetrical, where one side's bigger than the other and it's only held one way for brace, and you're trying to do this, pay very close attention to, actually you don't have to, you can just flip the clips around. As long as you have double-sided band grooves, basically. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the slingshot down on the table. I'm gonna grab my clip here. I'm going to put that down on top here. I'm going to get it positioned to where it's equal on both sides, because I want this to be centered very well. So that's centered there. We're going to go ahead and grab our drill. I'm going to go straight down. I'm just going to get a little mark there. That's good. So see, now we have a mark. Go ahead and drill all the way through. All right, so we have a hole all the way through there now. We'll put our clip back on. Everything seems to be lining up well. But now we're gonna have to drill this hole out to match this screw, because the first drill bit I made was just small enough to get through this hole here and not damage the threads on the clip. But now I need to expand the hole on the Slingshot itself. So I'm gonna grab a bigger drill bit here. And I'm going to go through that same exact hole. And we're going to see if this goes through. That goes through smoothly now. So this here is going to go through smooth. Now I can grab my clip again, mount it up to there, and grab my screw, and I can screw it through. Now, if you did this right, there should be a nice, clean look to it. Let's get a close-up on that. This is the original side, which is wrap and tuck. This is the clip side. As you can see, it lines up nice. Looks good there. Should create a very nice, snug fit. I'm going to do the other side, then we'll band it up. Now we have successfully clipped and gripped our Slingshot. So now this standard Slingshot, which is very good, this is the Warble by Bushy Beavers, has now become an excellent frame. Let's band it up and throw some shots down at the target. All right, guys, how about a good old-fashioned can cut in the middle of winter for good old times, huh? So this frame has now been modified for clips and grips, which is always a plus. Tell you what, it is definitely a lot better already. It's the first time I'm trying out these pouches too. These are some newer ones. They're purple and green pit pouches. We got those at Omega Slings also. Shooting 8mm steel. This is a 20 to 12 taper at 280 millimeters long. Frame has went from very good to top notch with just some simple modifications. This is a very lightweight frame, just like most HDPEs. But now I can confidently change these bands out without having any extra stuff. All you need is your wrench, and you can swap bands lickety split. These pouches, this is the very first time I'm shooting this pouch. This style pouch, I should say. I know if you tune into Chuck and Steele's channel, he had one issue with these pouches. They had slipped out and gave him a pretty close call. So far, I like the feel of them. I normally use just the silver or blue sniper sling pit pouches. These are softer. Don't know if they're any lighter weight or not. This video is just to show you guys it can be intimidating out there, you know, cutting up or drilling your first slingshot. But with just a few basic tools, just a little bit of time, I think these clips were only like $6 or something. I bought 4 pairs so far, and I've used every one of them. I put one on a wasp something, stinger. I put a set on a stinger. I put a set on my Bushy Beaver Tribute. And then I put a set on a natty. These are great. These clips are great for natties too. She's almost cut, boys. Just give her one more hit, see if we can knock it down. Close. One more. She's dancing. Just gotta hit her right in that lower edge. Temperature has dropped down to about 26 degrees now. And then these bands, they haven't changed a whole lot. But every single band slap and whatnot hurts the hell out of your hands in this kind of temperature. You don't want to give up. There we go, she's cut. Alright guys, I normally do my videos a little bit more faster paced than this, but I just wanted to once again show you that you can make a couple of modifications to your slingshot and make it perform a hell of a lot better than it did stock from factory. Not even a factory. Most of these are small businesses. It's just a dude making them. But here, clipped and gripped. Well guys, I usually don't pace my videos this slow, but today I just wanted to take it easy a little bit and, you know, let you know that if you are just kind of wishy-washy on a slingshot, like you like it a little bit, but you're not for sure, you can make some modifications and make it a little bit better. If you like this kind of stuff, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Shoot, we create, we have fun, we do challenges. So hit that subscribe, maybe hit the like, show us some love and help spread the word. We'll see you next time.